Vanakkam, everyone. And here this morning, bright, lovely morning in Jaipur, I have something for you that is indeed a little extraordinary. This is the Volvo EX30. Yes, a brand new Volvo, all electric. Look at the way this car looks. It's so beautiful. It's sleek. Look at the silhouette. I can't go gaga enough over this car. It looks so beautiful. It looks so futuristic. The future looks electric at the moment, and this car, if anything, embodies the future. So stick with me, and I'm going to tell you all the great things about this car. Of course, the number one good fact, it's electric. But stay with me, and I'll tell you what all is fantastic about this EX30. Of course, being an electric car, you don't need a conventional grill out here. So you can have a very nice one piece kind of a look. And you can see this. This looks so sleek and it embodies the perfect shape of the car. Now, for here example, you have a small camera. This is, of course, part of the 360-degree camera. It has many other cameras and sensors as well. Of course, you can see a camera on the top also. This is the ADAS camera because this car has a huge number of automated driving assistance system features. So yeah, that camera is part of that. And next to that, you see another camera. Now you'll be wondering what so many cameras are about. This is basically a dash cam that comes with the car. A large sticker says BEV, battery electric vehicle, leaving you no doubt as to what this car is about. But yes, this is what it is. And if you see right from the hammer type headlights that you have here, you know, you can see the parking sensors on the side. Very futuristic looking alloy wheels. Of course, they are meant to be aerodynamically smart. The smart mirror again with a camera for the 360 right here. And you can see this is a small, big car. It's got compact dimensions, but it looks very beautiful. And of course, you have a charging slot right over here. So you see this has a 11 kilowatt built-in charger, which is very good. Very futuristic looking tail lamps over here. You can see the EX30 moniker here, but very futuristic looking tail lamps out here with the Volvo name right here. And yes, this car looks, I keep gushing about the looks of the car because I really think that it looks amazing. Let me now show you the boot space of the car because that is something which is very important for us Indians. So as I was telling you, one of the most important components in any Indian family is, of course, boot space because we like to travel a little heavier than most people. So yes, a powered boot, there's a request button here, which if I press like this, you can see that the boot pops open. Fair bit of space. I mean, it is a small car, but I think the boot is quite intelligently designed. You have hooks if you want to sort of put anything together so that nothing flies around. Of course, there is a 12-volt 120-watt socket here. You can power other things from right here. And as I said, fair bit of space. You don't get a spare wheel as such over here. You have a puncture repair kit, but that is good enough. And of course, the mandatory first aid bag. So yeah, and there's a handy chart here, which is very interesting, which tells you the kind of stuff you can probably fit into this. It's very interesting. Will it fit? I mean, first time I'm seeing something like this, but hey, this is interesting. And don't forget the rear cam, which is right over here. We are now seated on the inside of the EX30. I mean, there's so many features, I don't know where to start and where to end. But yeah, there are a lot of things which are very this thing. Of course, let me start with this frameless mirror. It's got an amazing view from the backside, and being frameless, auto dimming, it is superb in that way. The next biggest thing is, of course, the screen. This is a 12.3-inch screen. the largest in any Volvo car as of yet. Even the newly launched, or rather relaunched XC60 and XC90 have only 11.2-inch screens. This is a whole inch bigger. It's got fabulous information on it, right from Google Maps. Google services are built in, of course, so you have a suite of Google products natively available to this device. Otherwise, you can see this big area of Google Maps. You can attach your smartphone. This part is functional, this part is car settings, etc. Everything is touchscreen. The whole intuitive feel of it is, it looks complicated, but 5 minutes working with this, you know exactly where you are, what exactly it does. This shows you the gear position, it shows you the range, it shows you the battery capacity as of the moment. And this is how much energy you're consuming per hour, automatic wipers, automatic lights, you name it, and this car has it. It is one of the most amazing things that you can see in this. Of course, coming to the rest of the vehicle, you have a phone charging sensor here, you have another storage space. Over here, I would like to show you there is additional space. You have two USB-C slots out here. If you want to charge, there's space here, or you can just close this and have space here. Now look at this. Slide out cup holders. You can keep your stuff in this. And the window controls are here. You can also control the rear windows by pressing on this button. So there is a lot that you can actually do with this here. Lots of space inside the car, and just see this finish. This is something I must talk about. This is because this is aluminum and metal recycled, so this has got a particle finish. There's something also called a jeans finish, which means that the jeans that you throw away or something, they're recycled, and this thing dashboard element is made out of it. The steering wheel is amazing. It's a double D cut. It's got a really good grip and hold. You feel as if it's got a sports car steering kind of a thing. I love these wonky door handles, and the kind of spacing and the idea of space that gives you. This is absolutely amazing. Over here, you have mirrors. Funnily enough, someone has forgotten to put a light here. So yes, at night this mirror won't be very useful. That's okay. Look at this panoramic glass here. This does not open. It's a fixed glass, but it's tinted and no sunlight would ever come into this. Of course, this being a Volvo, safety is paramount with airbags all over, including seat-mounted airbags. Finish of these seats is very good. And as I had mentioned earlier, that the seats are very comfortable. They hold you in place. Volvo, of course, has done seat belts as the first thing they did, and they left it to everyone. Lovely camera controls over here. You can actually, get a perspective view of the car. Can just All you need to do is you can cycle between cameras. So safety is paramount on this car, and I think it's got rare traffic collision, it's got assist, it's got rare automatic braking, you name it. ADAS features are the big point of this car, and I somehow see that comfortable car, a host of safety features. I think that this really makes the car interesting. And of course, how can I forget the Harman Kardon sound system? Let me give you a demo of this in a moment. So the rear seats are quite comfortable as well. Of course, this being a smaller car, you don't have that much space here, but yeah, enough to keep you comfortable. My favorite feature, the central armrest is missing here, but let's look at it this way. Three people, I mean, of course, a couple of kids, of course, not people like my size, can sit here very comfortably. You have the window controls right here. You also have two USB-C charging ports and a place where you can slide your phone and keep it. There is some storage place here as well, which you can keep. So yeah, overall, the thing is, it's eco-friendly. It's made very well. This huge glass area gives you a certain amount of confidence, and it's comfortable. What more do you want? The next part, of course, is we'll have to open up the so-called front boot space, the front, and check it out before we go for a drive. Of course, this being an electric car, there's no conventional engine inside, but like all electric cars, there is some bit of spacing here. This is what we typically call the frunk. When you open it, this is the, of course, 11 kilowatt onboard charger, which is placed here. Reasonable amount of space, not too much, but yeah, enough to keep your cables and things tidy. Of course, it's all covered. You can't see what is there, but you do have place for the windscreen washer fluid right here. And if I open this flap, this is for the coolant, etc. That they have given us. Small things which just need a little bit of attention in electric cars. Otherwise, being an electric car, you really don't need to do too much. So that is as part as the front space is concerned. Now, we are talking here about a car which has a motor that does about 272 horses and 343 Newton meters of torque. That means the car can accelerate from 0 to 100 in 5.3 seconds. We are not going to find that out. It's not safe to do that on public roads, but that's just an academic figure which speaks volumes about the performance of this particular vehicle. Of course, the top speed is around 180 kilometers an hour, and the certified WLTP certified range is 480 kilometers on a single charge, which means that comfortably you're looking at about 300, 350 kilometers, which you can or even maybe 375. It all depends where you're driving, how you're driving, your driving skills. Can squeeze a fair bit of mileage about this car. But anyway, let's take a drive now and see what it looks like. So, right now we are driving the EX30 on country, bumpy roads, back of beyond. But hey, such a pleasure to drive. I always felt that electric cars are so quiet and they're so smooth. I think, yes, a lot of people do miss the engine sounds and the upshifts and the downshifts, of course. But let's face it, as I keep saying, this is the future. And the convenience and the fun of it is that this car is amazing to drive, like most electric cars. It's got performance on a tap. As I said, the 0 to 100 in 5.3 seconds. So, overall, I think this is one car which is very well suited for our lives. And if you want to lead a nice, this thing kind of a, no complication kind of a life, I think electric cars suit you best. This car is no different. It's got excellent visibility front and back. It's got cameras everywhere looking after your safety, cameras and sensors, ADAS level 2, as I said. It's got performance. It's got a 69 kilowatt hour battery, which is fairly a large battery. That means, as we talked about, 480 kilometers range as advertised. But hey, you can get at least 350, 375, as I was talking earlier. I'll and the steering wheel is so comfortable to hold. The buttons fall to you naturally. Overall, this car has its benefits. I think this is one vehicle uh, which I am really enjoying driving with a sorted out suspension, very comfortable seats. Volvo is known for its seats, and you know that Volvo invented the seat belt, right? So yeah, as I said, safety features are second to none on this car. And yeah, overall, I think it's a great feeling. And if you're looking for a small electric car, I think that this is one vehicle that would satisfy most of your, should I say, cravings or whatever you want to call it. I think this car does all of that brilliantly and has all the features that you would need. So, this was our view of the Volvo EX30. Now, we have done the internals, the externals, we even did a short drive, and I told you my views about the car. But what do you think? Uh, Let us know in the comment section below. Uh, the price of this car has not yet been revealed, but I would estimate that it would cost around, say, 39.9 or 40 lakh odd rupees. That is my estimation, of course. When the company reveals the price, we'll update it in the ticker here. Meanwhile, as I said, I'm totally in love with this piece of equipment. I just love this. It's a beautiful car, and I think it would make a worthy addition to anybody's garage. How many marks would I give it out of 10? 9. 9 out of 10 is my rating for this car. Absolutely amazing piece of machinery with all the features that you could possibly need. Maybe a toilet that could be added later. Just joking. Anyway, so yeah, this is a beautiful car, run beautifully, and it drives so well. So this is definitely a car which I look forward to maybe adding to my garage in some time. Meanwhile, all of you, please take care, drive safe, don't drink and drive, and hey, maybe we'll see each other soon with another brand new, very interesting piece of car, homemade in India. So just wait for that update.